thank you for your speech, by the way. So how are you enjoying this stuff so far?
I think it's an amazing conference. It's amazing seeing so many people interested in digital marketing and also interested in actually doing something about their current initiatives. Mm-hmm. So with the goal of the conference being performance marketing and how we actually increase performance in organizations, I think it's so interesting to see that companies are willing to do things better.
All right. What are maybe some basic visual elements or visualization concepts for creating your own business?
So some of the visual concepts that you could apply to organizations is that we see their organizations have so much data and they end up in a data puke. Mm-hmm. Too much data, too little action. So one of the concepts that we heavily emphasize is building dashboards.
All right.
Building a dashboard with your company's KPIs, let's say in the marketing team, put it up on a TV screen in the office and let your other colleagues walk past it every single day and see how we're actually performing. Mm-hmm. That way, you're bringing complex data into the everyday life of your colleagues in the company. And our experience is that this engages people in a whole new way. Mm-hmm. Suddenly people are like, why is that metric going down? And they're like, oh, we just launched that new campaign and it's not attracting that many consumers that we would like to. Yeah. And you see new initiatives within the company and it encourage creativity as well.
Encourages other people to do something about it.
Exactly.
Well, right? Yeah. Is it possible, to teach other companies to improve their business by their employees, or it is all about just stacking money on advertising?
No, I think definitely you should learn from other companies, and I think one of the biggest learnings we can see is that the big companies are having a tremendous hard time of actually adapting to a more data-driven organization because the teams in the companies are locked in silos. So what we're seeing is that the small companies, the startups, are being extremely agile in the way they use data. And I think that is also going to be one of the hardest things looking at on a competitive landscape for bigger organizations, the ability to leverage data across the whole organization.
All right. So, and what do you think, what are some of the main challenges nowadays like entrepreneurs have actually?
So I think one of the biggest challenges is getting your product out there.
Right.
And there is obviously people search on the internet every single day. I had some of my statistics up there. Last year we had 2.7 billion people connected to the internet. So you want to be digital when you think of building your new company. Mm-hmm. If you manage to leverage digital in your startup, you can expose your company in a very cheap way and you can get data upon is the stuff we're doing actually working. You can then take that information back into your products. You can get feedback from the users on social media. So we're seeing companies actually saying, hey guys, we're considering building these new features. What do you think? And people would go like, yeah, but could we maybe do something else? And this would be more relevant for our business. Yeah. So I think you can learn a lot from the consumers and by leveraging the digital landscape better.
Oh, that's nice. Right. You look like a guy who loves coffee, isn't it?
Oh my God, I love coffee, and I'm actually a certified barista.
Really?
So I love a good cup of coffee.
So what is your favorite one?
I will actually say it's just a plain espresso. The reason for that actually is on just a simple espresso, there's so many things that could go wrong in the brewing process.
Yeah.
It only takes 25 seconds to brew a really good espresso. But the thing is, you can taste if the barista had the right pressure on the coffee, grinded the coffee right, and I think it really shows the expertise of the barista.
Sounds like you're pro.
I'll make a cup later.
What do you think comes after the internet? Could it be like spaceships or something?
I hope so. I would love to go to space.
Yeah.
So, but I think we'll start with the Internet of Things, getting more devices connected to the internet. Mm-hmm. And one thing I'm extremely interested about is wearable devices, and the movement of quantified self, where you actually use data to improve your lifestyle. So a really great example of that is actually my watch here.
Yeah.
So this is called Basic. It's from an American company that got acquired by IBM. Mm-hmm. And it basically tracks my activity during the day, like other brands, like the Nike or Fitbit. Yeah. But the thing is, it also measures my sleep activity. Right. And it measures when I go to sleep, when I wake up again, but also the different levels of sleep. There's the light sleep, the deep sleep, and the REM sleep, where the REM sleep is where we're creative. Mm-hmm. So being able to measure that and reflecting upon how my day was, I can totally see that days where I'm totally stressed, it will affect my sleep and will affect the next day.
Exactly.
So I'm learning about myself every single day by using data, and I'm optimizing it.
That's amazing. It was great talking to you. I think
Just
we're going to
pleasure.
finish here and see you
Thank you.
around. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here.
Thank you.